Hey guys, thank you again for joining us. This is Expand to the Cloud Brokerage, Explain, and we actually have David on and also have Jose. Jose is in New York. He's an independent agent, and he's gonna really tell his story and also about why he joined himself. He joined into eXp Realty.
Yes. First, let me say good morning. I just want to say good morning to eXp, to my friends, and also my family over here at eXp, and worldwide is what's always attracting to me.
Yeah.
It's not only the brick and the mortar where we are stationary, and it's the worldwide, and it's truly that right there, that what I'm saying, and that's one of the attractions that has attracted me. I've been a real estate agent for like almost 5 years now, and you know, it's always been with, you know, mom and pop agencies, and also within a big agency. I've transferred over, and now I am with Rummy here at New York Real Estate Experts at eXp with the team. And one thing that's very attracting is that it's the team effort. If I don't have the answer, one member of my team has the answer. Not only maybe the next day, but right there, I can get it in 5 to 10 minutes, and it's something that is an asset for me as a real estate agent and a salesperson.
And Jose, you particularly, you were one of the first one to kind of say, yeah, this is great. This is what you see the future going. What made that decision in the last 5 years, being an independent, being with a big franchise too as well? I mean, you had a choice to make with you and your family. What was it so attractive to you for eXp that really attracted you and kind of jump on?
Well, as you said, Rummy, you know, I do have a family, and I am looking towards my future, you know, and my working in this field. What do I have, you know, to it's not, I don't want to every day just get up and run after my tail, as I say sometimes, you know, in this business. I want to have something that I can build on and build upon. So one of the attractions was the revenue sharing and the things that eXp offers us, you know, individually, not only for now in the present, but also in the future. Okay. You know, that I can take care of my family, not only my family, my present family, but also the future family, my grandkids, which I have at the moment, and they're going in school, and you know, we are looking for the college and universities.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, Jose, I always tell people, I'm like, you know, what we as agents, I've been in the business 20 years, and I'm sure somebody probably told me this 20 years ago, but I probably didn't listen. Stock some money away, you know, do some IRAs, do some stocks, do something to set it up for your retirement. And I don't think out of 100 agents that I talked to, maybe one took that advice. So a lot of us are in a situation where I say, what are you going to do when you sell your last house? How are you going to generate income when you sell your last house? And it sounds like that was something that kind of brought you to eXp as well. You now have opportunity with the stock options, with the revenue share of where you can sell your last house and still have some residual income coming in. So it sounds like that's what attracted you initially. Is that correct?
Yes, that is definitely one of the first impacts. When I heard Remy explained it to me, it was one of the first impacts that really was making up my mind, had a very big impact on making up my mind to join eXp.
Okay. And Jose, I mean, one of the main things that I also came across with you was I know you're not the most technical savvy individual. Were you scared of that? Because we get that questioned a lot, right? I mean, you got to be tech savvy. What was your experience so far?
I feel it is so easy going into when we do log on and we go into our trainings, and it is just so simple that it's you think it's brick and mortar, and you think about it as it being in the clouds. Oh my God, it's going to be. But here at eXp, I feel that it has been very simple. All we have to do is just log in, and the training, and also the individual training. Not only if we have a problem, if we can't get in, we can always just email or even send a text, and right away, within five minutes, we're going to receive an answer on how to go forward. So it was very, very simple. It was nothing very complicated. So I felt very comfortable using the worldwide, as we say, and we go into our training, the auditoriums. And
I tell people all the time, if you can, I say, can you send an email? Do you know how to log in and send an email? And they're like, yeah. And I'm like, then you can log into the world.
Correct.
It's the name and password. That's it.
Yes.
And once we actually sat down with Jose, we told him how to do it once, and it was very simple. The enterprise actually gives you all the logins at one spot, so you don't have to go kind of crazy. And after that, he was going in and doing his own things and walking as an avatar, and he was like, wow.
Not only talking, but dressing my avatar. I said, I got to put a jacket on, bro. I said, I have to.
I always say that my avatar dresses.
Put the hair, make sure you don't lose the hair. But, it was actually fun. It was not only, work, but it was very, it was very easy and simple.
And made productive.
Very comfortable. And
very productive.
It was fun, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I've been going into the classes. I've been taking some of the seminars, and they're making it very easy how to use the whole eXp experience, how to use the different rooms. And I've been taking a couple of the classes, and I've been watching some of the videos when I do have the time. And it's 24/7. It's not only, Monday through Fridays. I do use Saturday mornings at certain aspects. I do use Sundays when I have a time, when I'm not watching the games or something in that nature, or relaxing with the family. But I want
to touch something on what you just said before. You said leaving. I think I'm going to put in the words of leaving a legacy, right? Which is critical. I mean, you're basically. I want to say you're retired. You're semi-retired. You still want to work. And you're going at this, right? Which is really important. And even at your age, you're like, Rummy, I'm at this. I'm going to keep building something. Yes. And that was critical when what you said before was like, hey, I'm going to leave something for my grandkids, right? It's a legacy that you could leave for them. And I know how important that is, but was that one of the main reasons as well? And also, you said about the trainings. What was a defining moment that when you thought, hey, listen, you see yourself in the future, and then in the cloud. What do you see in the next future that's happening in real estate? You've been in the industry for 5 years.
Well, I tell you, I see this business really expanding into the cloud, and not only staying stationary in one certain aspect, one town, one city. We're going to be doing real estate worldwide. We're going to be doing, the hottest industry right now, we can say is Canada. We could say is Toronto. Can we be connected to Toronto? Can we have some kind of input in can we do an imprint in Canada? Right. With eXp, I know I can really reach out, and in 5 minutes, I'm going to have a connection in Canada. Nice. I want to have it in Italy. I want to have it, worldwide. I want not only the United States, which is, throughout the states. He's, going to Florida, maybe California, because I do want to travel now. I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor. So, when I travel, I'm always looking at the business. I'm always looking at opportunity, and when I see it, I want to be able to grab it. And so now, at least I can say, well, who's here? Where's the office? What can I log in here and maybe get a connection to somebody giving me a half an hour of their time or hour of their time, Rummy, and then I can really maybe connect and do a little something businesses.
That's good. Again, thank you, Jose, for being on. David, any more questions that you want probably in your head right now? No. So David, what would you leave, what other information for the next person that's watching this, listening to this right now, what would you tell them about, hey, the future that's coming and why they should at least listen to someone that's talking about eXp?
You know, so if you look at Amazon, right? If you look at Netflix, if you look at Redbox, right? Those are the companies that really changed the brick and mortar to cloud-based or no brick and mortar offices. And in the beginning, and we say the beginning for those guys was what, 8-10 years ago, that they just didn't, nobody believed it, right? And now look at it.
Right. Right.
I mean, I'm guilty of this, and I wish I wasn't, but I'm guilty of this. I will be in Target, and I will open up my Amazon app, and I will scan the barcode, order it from Amazon because I saved $20.
Wow.
Correct.
I mean, I feel bad doing it.
Right.
Right. I really do. But it's $20, man. That's what this country's made about. It's who can do it better?
Yeah.
Right. Who the strong survive. And my tagline for my company has been changing the way real estate changing the way real estate is done. It's been that since 2009.
Wow.
So I have always believed that there needed to be a change in our industry. And this is the change. I wish I was smart enough to develop it, right? But I as soon as I saw it, I immediately knew we're headed that direction. Agents are tired of paying high fees, high caps, high splits, and not getting much for it.
Yep.
They're tired of it.
Yep.
Most agents don't go to the office anyway. I don't even want my agents in the office, to be honest with you. If they're not in the office, they're not being productive.
Correct.
Right? And they would rather be at home or be somewhere else being productive anyway. So I absolutely believe that eXp cloud-based brokerages are the wave of the future. I believe in it because I think it's just evolution. And listen, I mean, my kids nowadays, they're not going to want to go into an office. Are you kidding me?
I mean, think about that. Before, we used to get around a TV. Right now, my kids watch everything on their iPad, their phone. Or I'm going to go watch my own Netflix. They're going to watch their own TV. So
we used to have to be in front of the TV at 8 o'clock to watch Friends or whatever we were, Seinfeld or whatever we wanted to watch. You ask my kids today what their favorite TV show is and what time it comes on, they'll look at you like you got 4 eyeballs. They're like, what do you mean, what time does it come on?
Yeah, exactly.
It comes on when I want it to come on. Right? So that's just technology, that's evolution. And I believe that eXp is leading that charge and will continue to lead that charge.
And kudos to like Jose. Jose actually jumped on really quickly and obviously, when we had the conversation, as I was making a decision for my family and also for everybody else out there, about 20 other agents too as well. And 98% of them are already jumped on. About 2% are jumping on in the future. One thing that I had a conversation with somebody yesterday, they said that, hey, the new businesses is basically not having any kind of inventory. You could talk about, businesses that are really surviving, Airbnb, you got Uber, you got all these. They don't have any inventory. They don't have anything. Even Amazon really doesn't have inventory. They have a place that you put everything at, and then you could drop ship them, right? But that's what the business is surviving off of. So that way, and this is a prime example, like get on the boat right now. Jose, any last word? Thank you for being on today, brother. I really do appreciate that.
I just want to add, I was speaking to one of my associates that I know in the business. I met him in the grocery store. I think it was Saturday night, and I said, hey, I've been looking for you because I wanted to introduce you to this new concept of real estate. We're going to be going into the clouds. He was like, the clouds? What do you mean? I was like, no, this is going to be real. This is where real estate is heading for, and I want to introduce you to it. And I was introducing to we're going to have an event, learn it and have some lunch, and we're going to introduce the concept. So it was like, but he walked away. He said, hey, give me a call. I left him with a thought,
Good for him.
Oh, that sounds really interesting. I really believe that this industry is going to go into the clouds. And I said, well, come to the, we're going to have the event. So he was, you know, I planted the seed, as I say.
And that's all you got to do.
Follow up with him.
Yeah, and that's all you're gonna do. That's the best you could do, guys. Thank you so much for
real
being
quick,
on
Rummy.
today.
Before we get off, I want to say one thing real quick. So I was just saying, you know, good for that guy that you met in the grocery store, because a lot of people just shut down.
Yeah,
I'm happy, David. I'm happy where I am.
Yeah.
And my response is, I know, I was happy where I was. I mean, you know, just so I encourage people. And this isn't just about eXp. This is just in life. Don't say no to something until you understand what you're saying no to.
Correct.
If you want to understand it and then say no, I'm good with that. Mm-hmm. But don't be open-minded. You know, you as an agent, I say this all the time, you do not work for your brokerage. Your brokerage works for you.
Yep.
And when you have that mindset that I work for the
mindset, a new mindset. Yep.
Yeah, when you have the mindset that I work for the brokerage, you are closed-minded. You need to be an entrepreneur. You need to take ownership of your individual business and be open-minded to other things. Then say no. So don't say no to something until you know what you're saying no to. And like I said, that's not just eXp advice. That's just life advice.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Guys, thank you for Expand to the Cloud Brokerage. This is our second episode. Let's rock it out next time. Thank you, guys. Stay tuned.
Next time I won't have a hat on, I promise. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks a lot.
All right, have a great day, guys.
Be advised that the topics and contents discussed in this podcast are opinions intended as general information based on personal accounts and experiences by the host Rummy Dhanoa and his guests. We recommend that listeners seek professional advice or research before making a business decision. This podcast is produced separately and independently from eXp Realty and is not sponsored or funded by eXp Realty.